Actually, Kente is the oldest fabric you can think of in Ghana. Kente weaving, according to Al-Bekri, one of the greatest historians, started in the 11th century. My industry, which has been left for us by our great-grandfathers, started around 1821, which is now 200 and over years. And we have taken it up from there with my family. We have gone around the whole world, talking Kente cloth, weaving, carrying the loom along, and it has actually fetched a lot for us. But the only problem is that governments don't encourage some of these local Kente products. I would like to say that government don't encourage. When I came back from US in 2019, no, 2020, when I went to display to weave Kente in the universities and so on and so forth, the greatest recommendation I made about the fabric, the local fabric, which is worn all over by great kings and queens, and preserved, government was not interested. Wanted to project Kente as the final cloth for the Ghanaian and for that matter, Africa. We have waited for all this while for the Chinese to come and copy our designs. It was only last year that Kente reached that great length, great height by the World Project. That is, we had this done at the hotel here in Ghana, where people came from Switzerland and so to project the Kente cloth as a world industrial property. Kente actually must be worn by all Ghanaians, irrespective of where they are, because it is the only cloth admired by everybody. And I know everybody owns Kente cloth, but I don't know whether we feel ashamed to wear our own things, especially the Batakari, which was used mostly by Kwame Nkrumah. In Parliament those days, all ministers were going to Parliament in Kente cloth. But today, what do we see? Even the common Batakari, which is so beautiful, which should be worn by our leaders, is hardly worn these days. I designed the NDC Batakari, I designed the MPP Batakari, one those days, but now they don't come to me for anything. I've been projecting it. Some years back, I wrote to the president to help us, because with the COVID, everything collapsed, to help us with funding so that we can produce more Batakari. Our Batakari is exported to America and other places. So we are known, but now we have a skeleton staff. So my appeal to this government is that they know what we can do, or they know what Kente is, so they should try and promote the Kente cloth by giving us some facilities to practice the Batakari, which should be worn in schools. The Batakari should be worn in schools. My last birthday, some prominent people came, like